Hi everyone, this is Michelle. Thanks for practicing with me here at Heart Alchemy Yoga. I'd like to invite you to our private virtual studio at studio.heartalchemyyoga.com, where we have over 140 exclusive yoga, meditation, and mindfulness videos, including a number of special series and courses aimed at helping you keep your yoga practice on track and thriving. The studio includes full-length 60-minute classes posted weekly, and studio members can join my regular live-streamed 1-hour flow classes for free. So come join the flow and take your yoga practice to the next level. Link is in the description below. Sit yourself up tall. Okay, let's come to down dog. Right leg lift, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps through to the front of your mat. Be in a runner's lunge for a few moments. Feel the right hip hug into the left hip, meaning there's a tendency to just collapse into the right hip, but feel the right hip hug into center, inner legs engage. You can be on the fingertips, extension in the upper back. So instead of rounding in, get some length. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. And from here, we'll exhale, right hand to the right leg, side stretch. Arms up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back. Right foot steps back to plank. And lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Good. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, down dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps through. You're in a runner's lunge. Feel an isometric engagement of the inner legs. Shoulders down the back, so lots of extension. I like to be on the fingertips to get more space across the chest, the upper chest. And the rib cage lifts just off of your left thigh. Activate the back leg. And right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale. And exhale, left hand to left leg, side stretch. Come up, inhale, arms reach. Fold forward as you exhale. To free up the energy lines, inhale, lengthen, and get this nervous system in healthy working order. Good. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. Vinyasa. And the breath helps also to get the energy flow. Inhale, heels lift, hips lift. Exhale, feet to the hands. Just 10 more. Just kidding. Inhale, lengthen. This will be the last one of these. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. We could just do Surya B the whole class. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, but we won't. Exhale, vinyasa. For what it's worth, you'd probably feel amazing, but also pretty wiped. Back to dog, right foot lunge. Come up for a breath. Release. Left side. Vinyasa. And for what it's worth, my intentions as a teacher it's not to wipe you out, but to more bliss you out, if at all possible. So, like a little, kind of like sweet fatigue, that's nice, but like totally dead, not as nice, in my opinion. So, also, let's move to some different muscle groups. Okay, right leg lift. Inhale. Right foot steps through to warrior two on the exhale. Good. Inhale, come up. Settle in. I like the wide stances as far as there's different schools of thought on this. Some people say to align the front foot with the back arch, but I prefer the front foot to the back heel. I find that more space it makes more sense for the sacroiliac joints in my experience. So I veer toward a little bit wider stances personally, but you can try both and see what works for you. Good. Now let's straighten the right leg. Turn the right foot in. Turn the left foot out. Bend the left knee. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. From here, step back to down dog. Lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee over to the right elbow for a breath. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow for a breath. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left knee to the chest. And set the left foot down at the front of your space. Good. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms. Exhale, fold forward, come all the way down to the ground. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Take a vinyasa, please. Good. All right. Left foot steps through, come up to warrior two. Warrior two. And align your feet so that it makes sense for what you're working with. And if you're not sure, nothing beats trial and error. It's helpful to have a teacher that has their input, but then there's also the inner teacher. That is a lifelong practice of learning to listen to and trust. And the breath is a direct line in. Maybe sit down another inch, activate the inner leg muscles. Left leg straight, left foot turns in, right foot turns out. Bend right knee, warrior two. Reverse the warrior inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, down dog, right leg lift up. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Good. Inhale, lift right leg. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Good. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Right foot sets down at the front of your space. Left foot steps up to meet the right. With a long spine, rise up to stand up. Engage the muscles that support your being upright. Good. Exhale, fold forward. Come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. And through the vinyasa, make your way back. Good. Biggest breath in and out. Okay. Right foot steps through to crescent pose. Right foot steps through to crescent. Palms meet in front of the heart. We're stepping up to figure four. From here, left ankle cross over right thigh. Bend the right knee. Then the real work is to hug that right knee into center so it's not collapsing into the right hip. But rather hugging into the midline of the body. Shoulder heads retract. Good. Come up, lift the left knee, straighten the right leg. The leg you're standing on is straight. Lift the left knee. And we'll touch through warrior three. So extend the left leg back. Parallel your torso toward the ground and then release fingertips down for standing split. You can also grab blocks, which I recommend. Breathe, also recommend, obviously. Bias is a yoga practitioner. But the right foot press it down. And even the inner right foot, like you could corkscrew your right big toe and big toe mound into the ground, like an energetic spiral downward. The left leg, the lifted leg lengthens back. And step the left foot back to warrior one pose. Plant the left foot, inner legs engage, rise up. Fingers interlace behind the back. Draw the right hip back more. Widen your stance, everyone. So right foot to the right an inch or two. And fold into humble warrior. If you tuck the chin into Jalandhar Bandha, it will create space in the back of the neck, which is nice here. Good. Come up, warrior two. Right leg straight. Good. Triangle pose. Yeah, but the leg's straight in this one. Yeah, I know there's so many different schools of yoga call the same pose different things. So we're just learning the language of whoever's guiding us in any given class. And then there's that other force that's also guiding us. Align with that. As Joseph Campbell said, match your beat to the beat of the universe. Align your nature with nature. Easier said than done, but very simple. And the left arm straight up. Good. Externally rotate the shoulders, flex the quads. Beautiful. Warrior two, come up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to down dog. Lift the right leg up, please. And your left knee, set your left knee down on the mat. Yes. Walk, the right leg extends back behind you, and then walk the right hand under the right shoulder. Reach the left arm forward to the front of your space. And we'll call this stage one. And stage two, which is not more advanced, it's just a different option. You can bend your right knee, some of you, and catch your right foot from above and grab a little back bending / shoulder opening. The right arm, the one that's on the right hand is on the ground, just unlock the right elbow so that your joints are buoyant. And then stage three, look over your left shoulder. Good. And from here, extend right leg back, left arm forward if it's not like that already. And then hand and knee down to the mat. Inhale, drop the belly down, arch to a cow pose. And exhale, round into cat. Inhale, arch and lengthen. Exhale, round in, draw the navel in and up. One more time, arch the back, extend. Exhale, round in. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, downward dog. You're doing amazing, everyone. Okay, left foot steps through to crescent pose. Palms meet at the heart. And right ankle steps up and over left thigh for figure 4. It's helpful to remember that the goal is not perfect balance, but rather spontaneous enlightenment, if there's a goal. So check that out. And spontaneous enlightenment doesn't have a goal, ironically. It's not goal-oriented. Another way of saying this, as I try and name the nameless, is immerse in the experience. Good. And then we'll come up, straighten the left leg, hug the right knee up, and extend the right leg back now, warrior 3, just for a moment. So you'll stand on the left leg, extend the right leg back, and maybe fingertips to the floor for standing split or fingertips to blocks. You're doing beautifully, everyone. One more breath. And right foot steps back to warrior 1. Plant the right foot, widen the stance, sweep the arms up. And from here, we'll interlace, maybe switch one finger over behind the back. Lift the heart and fold into your sweet self. And by your sweet self, I mean even on the days that you might be salty as can be, I can tell you on those days, the was seen still in love and light and held taught me so much about myself. Like, we all have that Buddha nature, that enlightened spark, that pure loving kindness. The key is to remember it. Come up, warrior 2, the divinity. Left leg straight, triangle pose. Follow the breath. On my saltiest days, the breath work is what saves me. I take multiple breathing breaks throughout the day on the days that I struggle with, being light and airy. Some people are born naturally smiling and happy, and heaven bless you people for being like that. The rest of us have to work at it, Some of us are wearing black to Kundalini class still 25 years later, It's okay. It's just, okay, I can breathe, get the energy flowing, and remember there's something so much bigger working, and we're all a part of it. including me. And by me, I mean whoever you are. Come up, warrior 2 pose. Release hands to the mat. Step back, down dog. Lift the left leg. And we'll lower the right knee to the ground. Good. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Left leg extends back. Right arm reach forward. This is stage 1. It's a strong pose. You can work on this one. You can bend the left knee and catch the left foot with the right hand. It comes right back to that, one push-up. I'd rather do stage 1 and really work the form than try all the bells and whistles and blow myself out, Like, give yourself space to just be and acknowledge your efforts, even rejoice them. Maybe you gaze over the right shoulder for the last moment. Good. And then come back to the start position. And then hand and knee down to the ground. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Amazing. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, down dog. Just one last bit of standing and then we'll be on the ground. Okay, let's step right foot through, come up to warrior 2. And we'll come into side angle. Just to finish this sequence, right elbow to right thigh, left arm sweep over left ear. Some of you like to take your right fingertips down to the ground or to a block. That's fine. Get space around the neck. Lift the pubic bone up toward your navel so that the core is engaged. Beautiful. Hands down. Step back to plank. Lower all the way down. Reach the arms back behind you. Lift the chest. Lift the legs. We're taking a little detour into Shalabhasana. Beautiful. One more breath. Lift up. Exhale, lower down. Okay, we're going to stay in the momentum for another 2 minutes, okay? Hands press, palms down next to your rib cage. Lift yourself into a cobra pose. Feel the spine, maybe even articulate, and back to down dog. So space between the vertebra as you move into the back bend, which is kind of what the back bends are for. Down dog, as you're ready. It's to get that spaciousness between the discs. Okay, left foot steps through. Come up, warrior 2. You're really doing amazing. And we'll come into side angle pose. Breathe. Feel the abdominal muscles engage. Beautiful. Hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower all the way down. Bend your knees, please. Catch your feet. Okay, this is the last of the really strong poses, or what I'd call like heavy lifting. Come on up to bow. Let the inner legs hug together a little bit. And relax your face. Good. One more breath. Lift up and release down. Okay, child's pose. I'd really intended on making a big deal about the last down dog after the first one was like part of the ritual, and then it just snuck by. And here you are. Roll yourselves up to sit on your bottom. Separate the legs wide. Upavishta Konasana, fold forward. If you can't fold forward, sit yourself upright. If you can't sit yourself upright, sit on a block. And you just find your spot and be really gentle. If it's at all helpful to hear this, my 2 worst yoga injuries both happened in this pose because I didn't learn the first time. So I forced myself again years later. And by worst injuries, I mean torn hamstrings, which take a long time to heal. And by a long time, I mean longer than any yoga practitioner wants them to take. So a little bit less is a whole lot more. And if you ever catch yourself gripping or forcing or getting aggressive with yourself in the poses, that's a good time to relax more, soften more. Okay, roll yourselves up. Bring the legs straight together now. I usually walk myself forward onto the sitting bones a little bit, but also don't overdo that because we don't want to stretch the tendons or the ligaments too much. It's better to stretch just the muscles. Arms reach up and fold forward. So stretching the connective tissue too much can create a hypermobility issue. And for those of you that are not super flexible, that's actually kind of I don't like to use the word safe too much, but it's sort of like a safer place to move from than someone who's already pretty bendy doing yoga. So just watch it and work some of the strength within the pose. Like in this position, you can flex the quadriceps, flex the feet, and firm the belly a little, and lift the pelvic floor, which will create more stability. It's not even about strength, it's about stability. Beautiful. And roll all the way up and onto your back. And I just realized that we haven't even done one twist in this practice, so we'll do one twist from your back, from our backs. Hug the right knee and left leg long, and take a twist. And back to center. And switch sides, please. And back to center. Shavasana. Shavasana. Bring your knees into your chest. Roll to your side. And press yourself up to sit. Follow your breath along the length of your spine. A really simple and potent mantra is so on the inhale to the base of the spine and hum on the exhale through the crown of the head. So hum, which essentially means I am that, I am that, and that being the whole of creation. Namaste.